stifling smoke. In the room I trapped myself in so long ago, where the blinds remain forever closed. Will it change? I hope so, 'cause I have spent the past 4 years trying to find some peace of mind. And I think I might have found it this time.
Hey everyone, this is Anthony with Interviews with Everyday People. I should actually open this up before I started. I want to get an idea here. I always forget what episode number I'm on. I do so many a day now with this whole COVID. This is actually going to be episode number 77. That's double sevens. That's probably good luck or something. I don't know. We have a guest on the phone. We'll get to that in 1 second. But before we get into that, definitely hit that like, subscribe button wherever you're listening. If you are listening onto a platform where you can give a comment or a review, please do so. We are always trying to grow and get more feedback based on our episodes. We also have a merch page. If you want to help us grow and support us, we do offer merch, very, very cheap prices. The links will be below, as well as everything that we talk about here today. If our guest has any links that she wants to plug or get out there, you can check them out as well. So this is kind of an interesting lineup of interviews looking at it. So 2 weeks ago, I'm predicting the future a little bit here, but 2 weeks ago, because the way these are going to release, I had Amanda on, who is the star of Scotty McCoy's movie Samhain. And then last week was the Nerds of Samhain. And then this week will be one of the songs featured in Samhain, which is done by our guest here. So if you want to give yourself a quick intro and let us know who you are, and we'll get right into it.
Hello, my name's Inna. Actually, I go as Tiffany Maley, but my recording artist name is Inna.
Okay. How did you land that name?
And I sing for Captain Blue Records. Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
That's okay. How did you land on that as your performing name?
Well, see, my voice coach, I always got in trouble, and he says I was named. He goes, "You're always Inna Tiff." So then he just started calling me Inna, and then everyone started calling me Inna. So then that's how I got it.
All right. I was curious of why usually like rappers do that a lot. They give themselves a name or a persona. I'm always curious of how they come about. So Inna, right? So do you prefer the interview to be done with Inna or Tiff?
Inna.
Inna? Okay, awesome. All right, so Inna. So how did you get into music or want to follow that passion?
Well, ever since I was little, my mom got me into DeMelfi School of Music outside of Hazleton. Mm-hmm. And then I got hooked up with my voice coach, Taylor, which he wrote the music for Samhain, and I sing the end credits for Samhain. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Awesome. So I guess I guess we'll both be featured in the end credits then. That's all I can really say.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you've always had a passion for singing and doing this since you're young, you said.
Yes. Oh God, since I was about 3 years old.
Nice. Now, have you you said you went to Hazleton for voice. Are you from that area, the Hazleton area?
No, I'm actually from Frackville.
Oh, okay. That's where I'm from.
PA.
I'm not from Frackville, but that's where I live now. So you're pretty close here.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm originally from Monty City, but I now live in Frackville.
Oh, that's great.
So you went to North Schuylkill?
Yes, I did.
Awesome. So did you participate in the choir or anything while you were in school?
Yes, I also did. We did West Side Story. We did Anything Goes. I was in those two, and I was in the choir.
Nice. So who were some of your musical influences growing up with that you were a big fan of or that you responded well to?
Patsy Cline, Alan Jackson, most of the country. I love country.
Big country. That's I wouldn't say it's my favorite genre. It's slowly growing on me, certain types of country, but I definitely don't know many country artists. It's not my go-to music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
sorry, go ahead.
It's weird though, because my favorite band is Skillet.
Okay.
Like rock.
Yep.
Skillet. And I know it's a totally different path between country and rock.
Yeah.
But, oh my God, I love Skillet. It's my favorite band.
Yeah, I listen to pretty much everything you can name. There is I'm have slowly, I guess you could say that this past year or the end of last year into this year, I've really opened the door a lot more to being a fan of more country music, I guess you can say. I became a fan of Zach Brown. I like Zach Brown a lot. Who's the other guy? Chris Stapleton I like a lot. But like the guys who I like,
he's good.
yeah, and I like Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash is always a go-to for me. But I think a lot of the country singers that I do enjoy don't sound like country singers. They have like, I don't know, country and new rap to me they fall by the wayside because I feel like they all have to sing and talk about the same things over and over again, and they all have the same style. So that if someone stands out and doesn't sound like everyone else, that's where I kind of like them more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, awesome. So so what else? Do you have any albums out? You said you're part of what was the name of the label you're under?
Well, working on Captain Blue Records.
Okay. Where are they out of?
They're out of Hazleton.
Oh, cool.
Actually, it's Taylor Sapp's record label.
Oh, okay. And how did you get in contact with them?
Well, see, I had a girl voice coach, and she stopped showing up for my lessons for some reason. She just stopped showing up.
Oh.
So then my mom hooked me up with Taylor, and that was it. It was just like magic ever since.
Mm-hmm. So when
I'm working on a project now, and it's called World Peace Project,
mm-hmm.
and we're trying to promote world peace going on with this COVID-19 thing going on.
Yeah.
So we're trying to prevent world peace and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Promote world peace.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Sorry,
said
barking.
that's okay. I thought you said prevent world peace. I was like, that's definitely not what you want to do, right?
No. You know what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
I know it sounds really bad.
We're trying to prevent the world.
Yeah, that sounded real bad. Now I'm like a horrible person.
Yeah, I'm here to. My whole thing is I want to prevent world peace. No, it was it was a slip up. That's funny though. That's
Everyone will love that one. She's like, "Who is this crazy person?"
Nice. So you said you're going to be featured in the movie coming out. What are some things that you've done already? Do you have any albums or any recordings done?
Yeah, You Got Branded is an original written by David Spittler and sung by me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And we already talked about sound, doing the end credits for that. Working on the World Peace Project with Taylor. And I sang at the Schuylkill County Fair. That was pretty fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a great time.
How was that experience?
Oh, it was amazing. It was just amazing. I can't even express how amazing it was. The crowd was amazing. The fans were amazing, and it was amazing. Nice.
How did you get involved in that? How did you get hooked up with that process?
Well, my brother sang a year before me, and I went up to see him, and then I went to the office to give them my name to see if I could sing the next year. And then they called me back surprisingly, because I never thought they would, but they did. And then that's how I got up on the Schuylkill County Fair.
Now, does your brother also sing country?
No, he sings like the older songs, like the 60s.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Awesome. Now, do you play any instruments or anything like that too, or are you just only a vocalist?
I'm working on the piano.
Nice. So are you teaching yourself, or are you going through lessons?
Yeah. I'm teaching myself. I learn by ear.
Nice.
Like you can. So.
Now, you said your brother's also a singer. Is your entire family very musical? Do you come from a musical family?
No, not really. It's just me and my brother.
Did he inspire you to do music, or did you inspire him?
I don't really know that, because like he's like really off on his own type of thing. And like we went totally different ways. Like he went 60s and I went like country.
Yeah. Now, growing up,
And it goes country.
would you guys ever do like collaborations when you would grow up or sing with each other? Like, did you guys know you each wanted to be singers growing up?
Well, see, we didn't really grow up together.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of one of those things. But we try to get together and do videos. We haven't done that yet, though, due to the fact that he's always has shows and he's very busy. So
yeah. Now, do you do performances like out and about? Like, do you do like local bars or venues and stuff like that?
I'm supposed to have one we're trying to get one at that new bar in Frackville. I think it's called Compass Rose, I believe. The Compass Rose.
Nice. Yeah, I frequent there sometimes.
Yeah, I like going up there. They're really nice people.
Yeah, they're a good time. So, what would you?
I go up there for karaoke.
Oh, fantastic! Kristen Noons.
Yep, that's her.
Oh, she's fantastic. I love Kristen to death. Now, where would you say your style comes from when you sing, or some of your inspiration when it comes to your music?
Well, see, I never liked country. I always hated country. I'm like, oh, country, oh. And then my voice coach decided one day, let's just try it. Let's just give it a whirl. If you don't like it, you're done. You don't have to do it ever again. Mm-hmm. So he's like my inspiration doing the country now, and now I'm hooked. I can't stop listening to country.
What is your overall message with some of your music? What do you try to portray or get out there?
That's like I'm just a country girl. Like I'm just here singing my stuff, and I'm also an advocate for autism because I have autism.
Oh, okay.
So I'm an advocate for the autism community and mental health community also.
Yeah. So is there struggles that you go through when it comes to music and that with mental health and autism?
Yeah, sometimes it takes me a little longer to learn music because I have autism and it's a lot harder to get through things, but I push myself and I never give up.
Now, for someone who's listening who doesn't understand or know what autism is, can explain to the listeners of what that entails.
See, it's like that's a tough question. It's really different for everybody. Like, autism is like a special thing. It's like I don't really know how to explain it very well. It's just like it's like a different like way of learning and a different way of life.
Okay. So
like some people have it worse than others.
Yeah. So how does it affect you? What are some of the struggles you go through with your autism?
Well, like it's just hard to get through like daily things because sometimes people don't understand. Sometimes they say like the wrong thing, like I did, like there with the preventive autism, you know. So sometimes they say like the wrong thing. And people don't, and then I break down and have like a really bad breakdown because then the mental health kicks in, and then it's a really bad day. And then people like, "Oh, why would you say that?" And I'm like, "I don't understand what I'm saying sometimes."
Yeah,
and then it gets really
I have
some people, and
I have a friend. I have two friends actually, a few friends that have autism, and they were the same way too. And where they don't mean to say what they say, but like. Not to so much pick on them, but like I'll say, well, this is what you said, and then I kind of make like a joke of it, and like, oh my, kind of how you, and then we laughed about it, you know what I mean? So it makes it a little more comfortable instead of like berating them. But yeah, autism is something that I'm also very a big advocate for. In Frackville, every year they do an autism thing down at the Elks in Frackville. Have you ever gone to that?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I never did, but I'd love to.
It's a good time. It's all ages and people, and it's a big thing for kids as well. And what it does is it's something that helped me out a lot too, because I don't really know much about autism, or I didn't at the time. And what it is it's a giant like carnival. Like they have games and bounce houses and different things you can do. But it's also educational, so they have like sensory courses, and they show people, how some people with autism have sensory issues with lights and sounds and environments like that. And every year I would play. I'd be Batman. I would dress up as Batman, and then the kids would go through an obstacle course, and at the very end they would bust through a brick wall, but it's like cardboard boxes. And I'm Batman, and I'm tied up, and they save me, and then I give them a mask and a cape, and then we take a picture together.
Oh, that's so adorable.
Yeah, and I at the time when I did it, I had very long hair and a big beard, and I have to shave my beard every year. But they didn't have it this year and last year because the people who run it are actually the owners of the Black Diamond restaurant in town as well, the bar and restaurant. So they're very, very big advocates for for autism.
Well, that's nice. I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, so I'm a big fan of the ownership of Black Diamond and what they do when it comes to like charity work and helping organizations out and stuff. But they're really, really good people. But yeah, I'll give you a heads up on it, and when it comes out again, maybe you can stop by or do something there too.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Now, what are some of your future goals when it comes to music and what you're doing with that path?
Well, I definitely want to try to sing at the Bloomsburg Fair. Like, that'd be a pretty cool adventure. Mm-hmm. But my real goal is to sing at Creation. It's a big Christian festival.
Okay.
It happens every June, but they canceled this year because of the corona.
Yeah.
So they have to wait till next year. But yeah, I've been trying out for that. And I tried out for American Idol too. So, if I make American Idol, I'll be thrilled.
Yeah. Now, how what's the process of trying out for American Idol now with this whole COVID?
So you have to do it online now. It's all online, and you have to send in a video and a description of your life and everything. And after you send it in, they have to process it, and now I'm waiting to see what they have to say.
So you send like a video of you performing and singing and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, it's better than standing in line in New York City for 3 days.
Oh, I've already done that for The Voice. It's a waste. I'm sorry to say this, but it is a waste of time. They already have people pre-picked out.
That's what I've heard about the American Idol as well. I had a friend who went to do American Idol, and he sat in line for almost a day and a half, and they told him, now this is all hearsay, obviously I wasn't there, but they told him that they weren't taking him because he sounded too professional, and that because he was African American, and an African American won the previous year, so they wanted to try to change up who won. And they said they already had enough people that were good because he was very, very good, and they needed to fill the show up with people they can make fun of.
That's horrible.
Yep. They said he sounded too professional, and they asked him who he got his voice lessons from, and he said nobody. And they said, oh, that's crazy because you're very, very good. And they said, unfortunately, we already have all the people we want, and we're just trying to find people who aren't very good so we can make fun of them on TV.
That's horrible.
Yeah, so I ever since I heard that story, I kind of like shied away from American Idol.
Well, then maybe it's not a good thing I make American Idol. I'm satisfied just singing at the Bloomsburg Fair.
Listen, if you get it, go for it. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying that was an experience I heard from somebody.
For it.
Yeah, definitely go for it. I don't want to deter you or say don't do it, but that was just an experience I heard from someone who tried out that route. I'm a person. I mean, the music competition shows are cool. I get that, and I think they're a good time. But I think really like getting your chops and going to perform in venues and starting off in local bars or local venues and working your way up is definitely the way to go. You know, because I think a lot of people who perform music, they just think that they try out for a show, and it's going to be their big break, and it can be, but realistically, it's your chances are very, very slim. So for someone to go and kind of go through those motions and perform and kind of put that grind in, I guess you would say, is definitely. I always kind of go that route when people go. You know what I mean? I'm very big with our local music scene. I love going to see different bands and doing stuff like that.
Yeah, my favorite local band is Tommy Gun Band.
Tommy Gun.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah, they travel around a lot. I seen them once at the, I believe it was the Altamont Fire Company. They performed up there the one night. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're a good time. A very good stage show. Now, when you're looking to perform at the bar, did you buy equipment? Do you have like a setup that you're going to do?
Yeah, I have I just got a brand new PA system,
Nice.
so I'll take that with me, and either that or my Sing Tricks, one or the other.
Perfect, perfect. Now, when you say you do karaoke there, what are some of your go-to songs?
Definitely Come to My Window by Melissa Etheridge.
Wow, it's been a long time since I heard that
This
song.
Love by Maroon 5.
Big Maroon 5 fan.
I love Maroon 5.
I like their first album. Their first
those-
album was it was excellent. Songs About Jane. Love that album.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, when they were still a good rock band. Now they're kind of more poppy, but I still enjoy them.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah. Nice. So, now, can people go find your music now? Do you have stuff recorded or put online?
Yes, I do. I have a YouTube page, and it's under Tiff, Maley, Inna.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a Twitter page just under True Inna.
True Inna, okay.
And then if people want to get to know my real life, they can add me on Facebook, Tiff Maley Inna, just the same as YouTube.
Yeah. So you don't have any albums or any EPs or anything recorded just yet?
Well, not yet. They're recorded, but we didn't release them yet because we're trying to make a whole CD first, and then
okay.
release it.
So you have a couple songs recorded. You're just looking to make a CD.
Yeah.
How many songs do you have written so far that you're ready to put on
About
wax,
5.
as they say? About 5. So you have about 5 more songs ready to go.
Yep.
Awesome. So, just a kind of a heads up, something I found out about. There's a thing called Bandcamp. It's kind of like Spotify, but it's more or less for unsigned or upcoming artists. And it's a really cool way for when you put your music on there that people can, if they like listening to it, they can also give you money straight off there too. Where Spotify, you're kind of just, people go on there and just kind of look to, they pay a subscription to Spotify, and then they throw you a really small fee if your song gets so many plays. Where Bandcamp, if I log on to your Bandcamp page and say, man, I really like this song, and you set your album for $5, I can send you $5 right then and there for your music. Where Spotify's more or less like, I'm paying Spotify for their subscription, you know?
Yeah.
You should definitely check them out. A lot of local bands in the area run that route.
I'll definitely have to check that out.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then you can do like merch and stuff through different stuff. Like I know I use Teespring, so you can use that route as well.
Yeah.
So besides country, what other genres of music are you into? You said you like a little bit of that pop,
I love rock and roll.
pop rock and rock and roll.
Yeah, that's
Awesome.
my fave. One of my faves.
Perfect. And what else do you do in your free time when you're not doing music? What are some things you're into or you're interested in?
I like to work out, Just Dance, like the country Just Dance. It's pretty fun.
Is that like the
on the Wii? I know the Wii's really old, but
it's like a dancing video game.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I remember. I do recall those games. Yeah, they were really popular for a while. I can't dance to save my life,
Yeah, they're
so.
my fave. And it's a good workout too. You don't even have to go to the gym.
Yeah. What else? Anything else you do in your spare time or for fun?
Yeah, I like to do puzzles, like word searches, stuff like that to keep my brain going.
Yeah. How have you been handling the COVID-19 and kind of being isolated and stuck in the house?
Oh, definitely a lot of puzzles. We go to the dollar store, pick up a few puzzles. It's from there. I'm playing a lot. I like Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Now you're playing that on the
the
Wii as well?
racing one, I just got it. So, yeah, a little bit on the Wii, but more on the PlayStation.
Okay, so you have a PlayStation as well? Which version?
Yeah, I got the 4.
PS4. Nice. Okay, so you got the Wii, but you also got a little more modern system.
Yeah, I am a video gamer. My voice coach goes, get off the video games and start practicing. He used to tell me that because it used to be gaming it up on the PlayStation.
You can get Rock Band and you can sing on Rock Band and get practice.
Oh yeah, you're right. It could, and then you can't complain.
Yeah, see, there's a loophole there. Nice. So
yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Awesome. Anything else you wanna talk about or go from there?
No, I just want to share that that You Got Branded will be posted very shortly. I'm going to actually do like a recording of it and then share it on YouTube so everyone can
Now, who wrote that song for you?
David Spittler.
David Spittler, and that's
He's from Pine Grove.
Awesome. How did you get in contact with him?
Well, my voice coach, he actually wrote it for Kelsey. And then Kelsey stopped singing music, so then I took over her songs.
Ah,
like they were hers, but then she stopped singing. She's out of the blue. She's like, I'm done. So then I took over.
Kelsey. I'm not sure if I know who that is. She was like a singer in the area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's from Hazleton. I think Montnoy City now. Montnoy City.
I think I might know her to see her if I have her recall. Is she like blonde?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think I've seen her, but I never heard her sing. I think I know of her, like, to see her. But interesting. So she kind of like backed out, and then you kind of obtained her music library.
Yeah, because she wasn't gonna do it, and my voice coach goes, "Well, if you want to do her music, then you can," because they only released some of it, not all of it, so then I can just take over from where she left off.
Nice. Now, do you write your own songs too? Do you have like a process of writing when it comes to your own stuff?
Yes, I do, and my songs are on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. The ones you wrote?
Written.
What is your favorite song that you have written so far?
Show Me the Way.
Show Me the Way. And what is the inspiration or the story behind that song?
It's just about hopefully praying and like trying to get through life, like asking God to show me the way. I'm talking to Him, having a conversation with God. So,
okay,
yeah,
that's a good message. So, just when you're going through your trials and tribulations, you reach out to God for your answers and for your guidance.
Yep.
Cool. And that's the country style as well.
Actually, it's not. It's more dark. It's kind of like, it sounds like Skillet, and I know it sounds really weird, but like I was doing pop and rock for like a while, and then I switched over to country.
So you kind of do a little. Well, you don't have to stay to one genre. That's the beautiful thing about music nowadays, where people do a little bit of everything. Yeah,
it's nice to when you can go wherever you want and do whatever you want.
Yeah, you don't gotta pigeonhole yourself to one genre. You know, there's some guys who do rap, and some guys who do rock, and some guys do pop, and then some guys even throw country in there. You know.
Yep.
Awesome. So, what are some of your what are some things you're looking forward to once this COVID ban lifts up and you can go do stuff, like some things that you used to like to do that you're not able to do at the moment?
I like to go bowling. That'd be really fun.
You like bowling? Are you in any leagues or anything like that?
No, I'm not, and I suck at bowling, but it's so fun.
But you have fun doing it, yeah.
I have to use the bumpers. Like, it's hilarious.
Yeah, I used to be a decent bowler, but it was one of those things I didn't want to be good at, so I always forced myself not to do it.
Yeah, bowling's fun.
Yeah, it's a good time. Fun, awesome. So I
can only bowl on the Wii right now.
On the Wii bowling, yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I'm doing.
Perfect. Now, today, I know this is not going to air for a little bit yet, but today was the big video game conference where they showed off a bunch of new games that are coming out. Is there any games that you're looking forward to that are coming out soon?
I haven't seen it, so I don't really know yet, but like, if there's any Crash Bandicoot games coming out on game, I want to get the PlayStation 5 when that one comes out, so I'm like...
So you like what they're called,
excited.
Like you like the platformer games, the ones where you can kind of like collect stuff and puzzles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nice, awesome. Well, they're a lot of fun games. Like I said, they keep your brain very active, and your hand-eye coordination better be good because Crash Bandicoot is very intensive when it comes to that.
Oh god, and the timing's off on the new game. Like the timing,
it's hard.
The trivia one, it's the timing's off, and I get so mad. And oh god, I'm like ready to throw the remote.
Me and my friend played that for one night, and I even told him, I said, they made it harder on purpose. He goes, no, it was always this hard. I'm like, I played the original Crash Bandicoot for the PlayStation. It was not this hard. I think they made it harder they made it harder on purpose. And he's like, I don't know. And then sure enough, they did. They purposely made it harder, so it was more challenging for people. But yeah, we would take turns. We'd have a couple beers, and we would take turns trying to play this game, and it was so frustrating. Oh my, yeah, you're cursing and throwing stuff at the TV, and you're yelling and you're fighting. It was out of control.
Oh yeah, but it's a fun time. It's definitely a fun time.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Awesome. So you said you have your new music coming out. You can go check out on your YouTube and your Twitter and Facebook. Anything else in the future or anything else you wanna plug or talk about? Maybe some stories or anything?
Yeah, I got one for you.
Sure.
Might as well. We're in the studio, and you'll never know how crazy it gets. We started at 9 at night and finished at 3 in the morning.
Wow.
I'll never forget it. It was so crazy. We were doing Christmas music for my Christmas CD because I have one of those out.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh, God, it was just such a fun time. I didn't even know it was like 3 in the morning. And my mom calls me up. She goes, Tiff, it's 3 in the morning. Where are you? I'm like, I'm still at the studio. She's like, you're still with Taylor? Yep, 3 in the morning. Here I am. Working on a Christmas CD.
Where can you pick up that CD at? Is that out anywhere?
Well, my voice coach has copies of it, so if anyone wants them, just get a hold of me, and I'll get a hold of him, and then
there's
we'll make some copies
only physical copies? There's no, digital where you can find them?
No, he didn't put it on digital.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that definitely. So just contact you and you can get them to them. Awesome. Now you're saying your mom. How is she with your music? Is she very supportive? Is she a fan of the music?
Oh, she's always been very supportive, especially my aunt too.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt never missed shows. My mom, she's working, so I kind of let her slack,
Yeah.
But when I was little, she'd take me to all my recitals. She'd get me flowers. My mom was just the greatest, and she still is.
Perfect. Well, that's great to hear. All right. Well, it was awesome talking to you. I know you said you have some stuff doing in a little bit. You have to go do something at 2:00. So I don't want to keep it too long. But it was really, really fun. Definitely send me over all the links that you unplugged below, so everyone can definitely go check those out and go show that support. And I look forward to hearing you in the end credits of the new movie, Samhain.
Yeah, it's great.
Awesome. Well, I finally got to get you on. It's been a process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has.
Today it was just been. I was supposed to have, just for a timeline for people listening, I was supposed to have her on earlier, but with the COVID-19, I actually got laid off my job. Then they tried to bring us all back, and then they couldn't bring us back, so they laid us off again. So there was a week or two period where I had people booked, but then couldn't use it because I thought I was going. But it's been an absolute nightmare. So I wanted to definitely get this one in sooner than later because I was going to book people for the following week, but I don't know if I'm going back to work or not. So I didn't want to book a bunch of people, and then they're like, "Hey, come, we're all starting again on Monday." So I was like, "I'm getting her in today." So yeah. I definitely thank you for being patient with me during this crazy outbreak that we're going through.
Yeah, definitely. It's all good.
No, awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing you, and hopefully maybe once this whole COVID thing goes over, I'll see you at Compass Rose doing karaoke.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a great time.
All right, well, take it easy. Have a great day, Ina, and like I said, I look forward to hearing from you soon.
All right, you too.
All right, that'll do it for Interviews with Everyday People, episode number 77 with Tiff, Maley, or Ina. You can check out all the links below and check out her music and everything she has going on and where you can see her perform in the future. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.